Greetings and welcome to Growth Hacking Secrets. I'm your host, Mohammed Siddique from Atlanta, Georgia, and the co author of New Success Secrets available on Amazon. On this episode, we have a special guest, Rocio Perez. Rocio is an author, speaker, coach, trainer, and diversity thought leader. Please join me to give a warm welcome to our guest, Rocio Perez. Rocio, welcome.
Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be here with you today.
Likewise, feeling is mutual. Let me start with this. Where were you? What happened? Who were you surrounded with that inspired you to do what you do today?
Well, I've been doing leadership development my entire life, helping people. I grew up in extreme circumstances, poverty, abuse of all kinds. And that's what inspired me to work with individuals. As I turned the corner in almost 11 years ago, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor, and I said, what would I do if this was all I have to live? And that was to continue to impact the lives of individuals, helping them tap into their fullest potential and live a very fulfilled life. That's essentially where everything started. Inventiva was born from that. That is the name of my company, as it helps people tap into what's possible, probable for them, and create their own reality.
What are the top 3 mistakes to avoid?
Listening to other people that have no idea what's going on in your business. Number one. Number two, do your homework. Do your homework, understand your market, understand your audience, the psychographics, demographics, geographic, all the graphics, understanding to the T. And then the third thing is to ensure that you take consistent action, consistent and persistent action. A lot of people don't take it. So that's another mistake, understanding that you can make it or break it. If you don't have that level of commitment, a lot of people are curious. A lot of people may be interested, and it's like that squirrel. That next thing comes by, you go after it. You must be committed to what you're doing no matter what.
Give us one more.
Give you one more. Wow. So the next one is to understand how you can scale your business. What are the products? What are the services?
Okay,
What do you take it? So avoiding it.
I apologize for being interrupting. What's the mistake to avoid? Not what to do.
Okay.
Not to
Okay,
do.
perfect. Thank
Yeah.
you. What not to do is not understanding your team. Not understanding your team. If you don't understand yourself, first, it starts with us. If you don't understand yourself, you don't understand what triggers you, what excites you, what moves you forward, what are your patterns that people are going to come in, they're going to trigger you. If you don't understand you cannot understand them. So avoid not being informed about yourself and not being informed of what makes people move forward.
What is your greatest failure story? What did you learn and how did you recover from it?
My greatest failure was trying to help everyone. I was coming off of stages and I wrote my book and I said, okay, how can I help people? How can I help people? And I was helping 144 people at one time, just me alone, because they wanted Rocio. They wanted me to coach them. I was coaching people 7 days a week from 4 a.m. at times to 9 p.m. There was no light of day for me. That was not quality of life. Not putting myself first was probably one of the biggest failures because it impacted my family, it impacted my health, it impacted every single area of my life. And it was unsustainable. I could not scale my business from there. What I did is I put all my secrets in here of what people can do to become unstoppable. And I said, okay, take it from here. You want more of Rocio? Here you go. And go do your own work on your own. This is the book that keeps on giving. You can go through this book 100 times. And then you'll get something different every single time. That's one of the things that I did.
What are your top 3 success secrets others can model from?
Live with passion. To me, that is something that's so important. Don't chase the money. Live in your authentic self with passion. I would say gratitude. That's a secret that people can connect with as well. People don't really look at what gratitude is and what it does for us. And then having something that you can have a success ritual. For me, getting up in the morning, meditating, taking care of myself first, give to myself first. before I can give to others. It's about the whole person before the business. The business flows from there.
One more.
And I would say the final thing is to continue to develop yourself. Develop constantly as a leader. We're never there. We're never going to get there. We're constantly evolving. We've never been here. We haven't been here even in this moment. You're not who you are. I'm not who I was 20 minutes ago. We're constantly evolving as human beings. Everything is evolving about us. Always learn. Do your own work.
We are about to move into lightning round. That means quick question and quick answer. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What are you grateful for today?
I'm grateful for life.
How young are you?
I'm 45.
You are not 45. You are 18 years old with 27 years experience.
That's right. I like that. I am 18 years old with 27 years of experience. I'll use that next time.
What you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be able to touch, move, and inspire people all over the world, and I want to be that woman worth becoming.
How do you overcome and challenge life throws at you?
I get myself centered anytime that things happened. Like, how do I bring it back to me? I auto reflect to see what happened, what didn't happen, what can happen differently, and what is my gap for me to understand and grow from.
How do you start your day?
I start my day by meditating, getting myself centered. I love exercising, taking care of my body first and foremost. And after a nice shower, maybe a breakfast, depending on the day, then I get started.
What is the advice you will give to younger yourself?
The advice that I would give to my younger self is to live with passion. Ask for help sooner. I would definitely ask for help sooner and trust people along the way a bit more.
Once you have a revenue generating idea, how do you convince your significant other?
I think the most important person to convince is myself. It's like, how do I convince the team and what we're doing so that we can continue to move forward? I know that I'm single, so I wouldn't be able to answer that question.
What is the impactful business book you have read and what did you learn from it? Can I see the book, please?
Yes, Eckhart Tolle, Awakening Your Life's Purpose. To live on purpose, with purpose, on purpose, and everything is intentional in this world. If we want something, we must create it and get in alignment with ourselves first.
I understand that you are author of a book too. Can I see your book? Why someone should read it and what will they will learn from it?
Most definitely. So Unstoppable, 7 Steps for Becoming a More Intentional Leader. Why they should read it. It provides insights on self, how to hack your mind so that you can have even greater success, in addition to helping you auto-reflect on what's going on in your life and what you can do to create that roadmap for success.
So, and I understand you also have a game. Tell us.
I do have a game. I have the Mind Shift game, and the Mind Shift game was designed as well.
Can you put in front of a camera? It's only half.
Okay, there we go.
It's too much.
The Mind Shift game.
Take it back a little bit. Yeah, now I can
There
see
we
it.
go.
Start over all over.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So the Mind Shift game helps people transform their lives. It helps them take even more courageous actions, build their confidence, expand their vision, powerfully step into what's possible and probable for them with the energy that is necessary to be able to bring things to fruition. People are playing this game all over the world, and they are rocking their lives. Every single week, they're leveling up in every area of their life, which is beautiful.
Why being impactful is important to you?
I grew up in extreme poverty and circumstances, and why being impactful for me is that people thought I was a throwaway kid. People thought that somebody that was born in poverty and has lived what I have lived isn't worth it. I believe that each and every one of us has the capacity to be able to transform our lives as long as we're willing to put in forth the effort and the time necessary and have the support that is important to have in order for us to be able to transform our lives.
Who is your living mentor and what's the impact?
One of my living mentors, his name is Andre, and the impact that he's had, he's helped me think outside the box from where I've been to be able to connect me. What he talks about, we're taking the elevator ride. You've already done your work. We take the elevator ride all the way to the top. He helps me see outside of what's possible and probable.
Would it be possible for me to interview your mentor?
Most definitely would be possible.
Okay, wonderful. Happy to have him as a guest, him or her as a guest, and appreciate the introduction.
Thank you.
What do you want to be remembered for?
I want to be remembered for the impact, the ripples of my impact, the opportunity to connect with people and show them what's possible and probable for them.
Who is your ideal client?
Our ideal clients are people that are committed to their personal growth. They're individuals who are entrepreneurs, they're professionals, they may be that solopreneur, entrepreneur, they may be working for an organization. They know that there's another level and they're committed to getting there. We only work with people that are committed.
How can we support you?
Connecting with other amazing individuals. You can go right here with Inventiva Consulting. You can go ahead and connect with us. That is Inventiva Consulting. You can look at us up on LinkedIn as well. We're on Instagram and Facebook.
We are about to wrap up. I'd like to have your few words about your today's guest experience on the show. Here's my question. What would you say about your today's guest experience on the show?
I would say this is the only guest experience that I've had that has been so thorough, and it's been such a smooth experience. Thank you.
What would you say as a final word?
My final words is go after your life as it is the only thing that we have. Create your life, lead yourself, lead others, be intentional about anything and everything that you do in your world.
Thank you so much, Rocio, for sharing your wisdom with us today. On the behalf of Growth Hacking Secrets community and our entire team, we really appreciate you. This is Mohammed Siddique signing off from Atlanta, Georgia. Until the next episode, all good wishes.